Hi friends, welcome back to Rustic and Lace DIY. Today I'm participating in the World Turtle Day challenge that is hosted by my sweet friend Jackie with Crafting in Mimi's World. I'll let you know more about that in a few minutes. But first, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Brenda and this is my little Oliver, and we are so happy you're here as well. If you're returning, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. So with all that being said, let's get to crafting. Okay, here's DIY number 1. So for this DIY, I'm going to start off by using these paints. I have Apple Barrel Nutmeg Brown, Ceramic Coat Lost Lagoon, and then Martha Stewart Moss. And those turtles, and then I printed saying out for my Cricut. This wood piece I think I got from Walmart. This paper I got last year from Hobby Lobby, and then of course this sign is from Dollar Tree. So I started off by removing the staples from the back that was holding that hanger in place, and then I took my heat gun and my Cricut spatula and I am just removing that beach sign, being careful so that I can use it on another DIY. And then after that I did the same kind of thing with trying to get the frame pieces off, and once I got all 4 pieces off, I wanted to show you how easily this paper ripped off. It was so nice. So after that, I just took that paper that has the beach scene and I am tracing it down to fit onto that board. And then after that, I'm using my Mod Podge. I'm just doing a really heavy coat all over that board. And then I'm going to add my piece of paper right on top. And then after that, I am going to paint those little frame pieces with that Lost Lagoon color. And once those were drying, I took some Mod Podge and I went right over that paper or sign or picture or whatever you want to call it. And then I set that aside to dry, and then I took 4 of these little wood turtles from Dollar Tree and I am painting them with that moss color. And I, after that, took some mineral chalk paint and I'm making little dots on the back. Now I'm kind of wishing I would have just left them that a different color, but oh well. Anyways, I took my Sharpie. It's an extra fine black Sharpie, and I am just going all around those gray dots, making it look like a shell. And then I took some wood glue here and some hot glue, and I put them on the back of the frame, and I put them back over that picture. After that, I took my lagoon here and I painted that wood piece, and I'm pretty sure I got that from Walmart.com. And I am just painting this all with that color. And then once that was dry, I'm going to put my little saying on there, and I just burnished it, and here I'm sticking it onto my piece, and it says keep moving forward. And I'm just kind of placing these turtles so it looks like they're going into the ocean. I just love it when you see videos of the little turtles that are have hatched and they're headed to the ocean. I just think it is just so cute. So I'm just using some wood glue here and some hot glue, and then I'm just going to stick that right on top of the picture, and then I'm gonna do some hot glue for one more of those turtles and put it right next to the sign. Then I took my mineral chalk paint by Waverly, and I'm just doing some dry brushing all around the sign and all around the frame, because you know you got to have dry brushing, right? Because it's nautical and it has to look that way. So then I just took some seashells and I just glued them down using some super glue and hot glue. And then I just took some of this jute twine from Walmart and I am wrapping around that little sign, and then I also hot glue it and wrap it around the big sign as well. And then once I am done with all of that, I am just going to take some twine, and I stapled it into the back for a hanger, but it was kind of coming through the front, so I took some more of the twine and I just tied a knot on both ends and hot glued it right in front of those staples, so that way no one pokes themselves and you don't see it as well. And that's all there was for this one. I think it's really cute. I kind of wish I would have left those turtles a solid color, but their little eyes look kind of angry too. I'm not a good drawer, you guys, but anyways, you have to let me know what you think of this one. Okay, so today's video is in celebration of World Turtle Day. It is hosted by Jackie with Crafting in Mimi's World, and it has Sarah, Amanda, and Jackie and I all participating. And if there is a giveaway of this cute little necklace and earrings, if you're interested in winning that, all you have to do is live in the United States and comment on each video in the playlist, and then we will have a drawing on June 1st, and Jackie will inform the winner that they won. And if you're interested or would like to know more information about World Turtle Day, all you have to do is Google it. You can find all kinds of information. Look how cute those turtles are. I just love the little baby turtles that are crawling out to sea. It's just so sweet. Okay, here's DIY number 2. So for this DIY, I am going to take some of this nautical rope, and then I'm going to use some of this fabric I got from Dollar Tree. The nautical rope came from Dollar Tree as well. These little pebbles came from Dollar Tree. And then I'm going to use this turtle I got from Hobby Lobby. And then the paints, and then I think it was only $2.99. The paints I'm using Teal Mint and Key West, and then this pizza pan. So I'm going to start off by taking that pizza pan and tracing it onto that material, and then I just cut it out. And after I had it all cut out, I took my Mod Podge and I'm just covering the back of that pizza pan. And I do this in sections, so I just put some Mod Podge on there, and then I'm going to put the fabric over it, and I'm just kind of pulling the fabric and getting all the wrinkles out and making sure it's all nice and smooth, and I just continued all the way down that. Then I took the hanger off the back of that turtle, and then I am going to paint the turtle shell with that Key West. And then after that, I took my Teal Mint and I am going to paint the head and the arms and the legs, or appendages. I don't know what you call them for turtles, if you call them arms and legs. I don't know. Do you know? So then after I have this all painted, I am going to take some clear school glue and those pebbles, and I am just going to glue them onto the back of that turtle shell. And I'm just taking the shell or the pebbles and just putting them over the glue and just like tapping them in so that they really get into that glue. If you're new here, my name is Brenda. I am so happy you stopped by today. If you like this video and you like home decor on a budget, holiday decor, thrift flip, gift ideas, then I would invite you to hit that red subscribe button and become part of our growing YouTube family. And then let me know in the comment box that you're new here and what is your favorite DIY from today, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that way YouTube will notify you whenever I upload a video. And for all of you guys who like this video today, make sure you give me that thumbs up and comment, because that really does help my channel grow. It lets YouTube know that you like my content, and then they will push it out for others to see. So as you see, this was a little tedious, getting all those pebbles in there. But once I was done, I just took a black Sharpie marker and I colored in the eyes. And then I took the brown and I colored in the little spots that were all over it. And then once I was done, I realized that the eyes, the brown and the black looked real similar. So I just took a white marker and went over around the eyes too. Then I hot glued that to the pizza pan, and then I took some of this nautical rope and I am just hot gluing it all around that pizza pan. And then once I had it all hot glued, I was just like, oh, it needs something else. What else does it need? So I am going to take some braided twine ribbon. I don't know what it's called. It is in my Amazon store. I got it like last year, but it's really pretty and I really do like it. I just don't use it very often, but I thought it would look good on this, and it really, I just love the way it makes this look. It just finishes it off perfectly. But I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna hot glue it to the bottom part of that rope, just going all around the bottom area of that rope, and I go all the way around the pizza pan with it. And then after that was done, I still felt like it needed something else, so I took some more of that and I went above the rope, so it's just like sandwiching that rope in, and I really love the way this came out. And I really felt, because there was so much color in that it needed more something natural, not bright. So here I took some of these little turtles that I had just painted with that teal mint color, and I hot glued them next to the big mama turtle. And then I am taking this ribbon that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm just making a bow by doing the awareness sign, scrunching it up in the middle, and then taking this ribbon and wrapping it around and tying a knot. Sorry, that was out of frame. And then after that, I am going to fluff it and dovetail the ends, and then I'm going to hot glue it to the bottom part where those the rope met. You could still see the seam. I didn't like that, so I thought, well, we'll just cover it up with a bow here, and that's what I'm going to do. And after that, I am going to take some of that braided twine again, and I am just hot gluing it to the back for a hanger, and that's all there was for that one. You'll have to let me know what you think of this. I think it's really cute, and I just love that border. I'm gonna have to remember that for the future. Make sure you're following me on social media, and if you're not, you can find the links to my social media accounts as well as to the accounts I'm affiliated with in my link tree in my description box below. And celebration of your recreation. Unfortunately, I don't have any pictures again, but if you'd like to send me some pictures for me to share, just send them to my email, which is in the description box as well. Here's DIY number 3. So I'm going to use some more of these pebbles. Well, I thought, well, yeah, I do use them. I use this turtle, this candle jar from Bath & Body Works. I just recently got this little candlestick. It was marked down at Hobby Lobby. I thought it was so cute. And then twine. So really, honestly, guys, I didn't use this at all. I started out by taping off this jar, and I thought this was going to be a great idea. I put Mod Podge all over the bottom of this jar, and I thought, oh, I'm just going to roll it into these pebbles, and no, it didn't work. So I tried putting it on, and no, it just kept falling off. So I think I needed a stronger glue or use salt, glitter or sand or something else, but this just did not work. So I went and cleaned it all up. I gave up. I just said, this is ridiculous. So after I had it all clean, I took some of this braided rope, and I am just hot gluing this all around the bottom part of this candle holder. And I really like the way this came out. I think this probably came out better than what I was imagining with the pebbles, but I really love it. So I just went around, maybe halfway up. Yeah, about halfway up, maybe a little bit more. And then after I had it all done, I took some of this white, it's almost like macrame cord, but it comes with the hanging shelves, the hanging wood shelves from Dollar Tree. And I had it in my stash, so I took it and I'm just putting it above that braided ribbon, twine, whatever you want to call it. And I just tied a knot and I put it on top there. And then I'm just adding a little bit of hot glue here and there to just make sure it stays in place. Then I took the lid for that jar, and I'm using my Plaster chalk paint by Waverly, and I am just painting the whole top side and the sides of that lid with that Plaster color. And then after that, once it's dry, while it was drying, I took one of those turtles and I painted it with that mint teal color, teal mint, I think it's called. And then after that, I took some of the antique wax, and I'm just distressing it. It was too bright. I don't want it that bright, so I just distressed it to soften the color so it would match this candlestick a little bit more. Then I took my E6000 and some hot glue, and I'm putting it on that candlestick, and then I just put it on the inside part of that lid. And I am going to tear that tag off because we really don't need to see that. Then I'm sitting here, look at my glue. I'm gluing this jar, putting jar, and all of a sudden I realized a whole bunch of it's coming out. The bottom had ripped open. I couldn't believe it. So I had a mess there. Anyway, so I just used the E6000 and hot glue to get that jar onto the lid there. Then I took some more of this cord, I guess you call it, and then I just made it match the top one with tying a knot. And then I'm going to hot glue that little turtle on the front. And I didn't show this because I was taking pictures. I realized, oh, I should probably do something with it. So I added those green pebbles, the rest of the green pebbles that I had into it. And then I had some succulents that I put in it. But really, honestly, you could just put a tea light candle in it. You could put flowers in it. You could just do about anything. But I really love the way this came out. I think it came out just adorable. So here is the final reveal of all 3 projects. Make sure you go and check out Jackie's channel and videos, and check out the playlist, and make sure if you're new and haven't hit that subscribe button yet that you hit that subscribe button before you go. And then don't forget to give me that thumbs up and comment. And with all that being said, guys, I will be back again, I believe on the 25th with another video. So until then, have a blessed week, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.